Hey everybody, welcome to Collinsville League Podcast. This is, I guess, pre-week one preview. How do we want to call it?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Quick picks. The last one was super long, and this one's going to be super short because we got our Dynasty.
Joined by Johnny and Chuck.
Hello, beautiful people.
We're back. You're back. All right, so let's just go right into it.
Season 2.
Break it down.
So, first matchup.
We're going right into the matchups. All right, let's go.
Do it. So, first matchup is Wizard Littles against Jimmy Fun.
Kev Jim, that's a good combo.
Yeah.
So we figured out that we could not scramble the schedule.
Yes.
Why did they get rid of that button?
I don't know. Really sure.
Weird.
Definitely disappointing. I mean, we had kind of promised that, and then it didn't really happen.
Should we go over to Bristol and just strike?
We could throw a brick at it. DJ Hernandez style.
Yeah. Plan a shooting. I did not say that.
Yeah. Now we just got flagged. Thanks.
Yeah. I'm canceled. Podcast is canceled. Everything's canceled.
So the projected totals for this matchup are 130 for Kev and 140.1 for me.
140.1. Jimmy, right back on top.
Jesus.
Is that the highest projection?
Of course it is.
Don't know.
He roofied us again.
Roofied us again. We're gonna look at his. We're gonna look at his team right now and be like, "What the fuck?"
All right. So we set the projections.
130, 140.
Yeah. So the projected leaders for Kev.
And that's with an empty spot.
That's with an empty spot. Correct. Wow. Kev's projected leaders are Justin Fields for 25, Pollard for 18, Ramondre for 14. My projected leaders are Hurts for 27, Rodgers, who I'm not even going to play, for 22, and McCaffrey for 16.
Well, Kev's got Cup, so that's a 0 there. So he'll make up some points with who's on his bench. DJ Moore for 11, so then he'd be up to 141.
There you go.
But or Brian Robinson, 12.5.
If I put in a defense, it'll bump me a little bit.
Yeah. It's going to be a good matchup.
Or put you at -1 on a defense. True. I know we said we fixed it, but I'm not convinced.
So let's look at it. So, I mean, two good quarterbacks. I mean, obviously Jimmy has the elite Hurts, but against that New England defense, I think they might slow him down a little bit. Everyone's sleeping on my Pats.
I hope that's the case. I mean, not for fantasy, but I hope in real life that's the case.
Well, with Judon and the new kid, or Keon, they might keep him contained a little bit, I think.
Yeah.
They'll have to go somewhere else. I think that's, if you know
Belichick,
that's what he's going to try and do. Let's keep this guy, let's make him beat us with his arm or the three-headed, four-headed monster they got in the backfield and that big offensive line.
Definitely.
McCaffrey, Pollard. I love Pollard this year. He's actually projected for more than McCaffrey.
Pollard's going to be a smart pick
Giants
for Kevin.
And McCaffrey's Pittsburgh D. So it's going to be interesting. I can't wait. Football starts tomorrow.
Yeah, baby. Should be good.
All right, so
Ramondre, Madison. I like Kev there. Cup will not be in. So whatever it is, DJ Les and Higgins versus Watson and Evans.
That could be a nice little stack for Kev, though.
Yeah. Yep.
Fields more.
Yep. If Fields is going to throw.
Yeah.
Definitely Jimmy with the advantage at tight end. Andrews, elite, especially probably number 1 tight end going into the week with Kelsey banged up.
Yeah, we will get to that.
Njoku, specimen, but we'll see what's up with that.
Yeah.
Dobbins, Cook, probably pretty close. We'll see what either of those guys are. And the D's. And no D special teams for Jimmy.
Today.
And Commanders for Kev against Arizona. Good matchup for Commanders D, which is a good D and probably the worst team in the league, or at least one of the bottom 3.
Fully planning on getting a defense.
Yeah.
For the week.
Commanders.
I'm just waiting for someone to be out so I can make the move.
Commanders
Who's
soon
gonna
to
be
be
out?
the Redskins.
JSN.
I don't think he is. He's practicing.
And I'll
Dump. Who would you
Jameson
dump? Ty
Williams.
Chandler or Jameson Williams?
I think you should dump Andrews.
Yeah.
You can't put Jameson Williams on. Oh no, because he's suspended. So
He's a knucklehead.
So that's a dump spot, anyways.
Yeah. I'll just dump him.
It was a flyer, but
yeah, whatever. Picks. right?
You.
Picks. So let's
You're
start the
reigning
picks.
champ. You're on top. You
No,
said.
you guys
we
tied. You guys tied.
Oh, the picks. Okay, so we tied.
You
So
guys tied.
So
I
what do we
lost.
do?
I lost, and
Odds
just to
evens?
review, I lost.
Odd evens. One time. Whoever has what.
You go ahead, Johnny.
You want me to go?
Yeah,
I
go
pick
ahead.
you. And I'll tell you why I pick you. I think that you're gonna have a great. I think Hurts is gonna do better than Fields. I think McCaffrey's gonna have a great freaking game, and you got Andrews and Evans. But I'm telling you this: I think when McCaffrey's gets hurt, you're not gonna have a good week. So that's why I'm picking you now.
Okay.
He has Elijah. Oh no, you didn't get it.
No, I did not.
I did that
Missed
last
out on
night.
that. I handcuffed
I
all
got
my other
Jimmy.
spots, but I didn't get that one.
I pick Roofie Fund.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna take myself.
Well, in true loser fashion, because I may just dump the whole year because yes, I did lose, but I think the punishment was really more you guys than me because
It was.
I enjoyed that punishment so much.
It really
And
was.
I've been wearing those panties ever since. The ruffles, I loved it. And I heard, if I could lose right now, I heard Lane Bryant's having a fall sale. So
Hey, the joke's on me because every time you call me, I'm gonna be punished.
Yeah, that's his picture on your phone.
oh yeah, nice. So I am gonna go with Kev.
All right, here we go.
Two Jimmys.
Already the separation begins.
Separation begins, and I'm thinking thong next year.
Repeat. I was just saying repeat. The thong or the repeat?
He loves the thong.
All of it. It's all good.
Thong thoughts.
Thong,
That's a good name. Thong thoughts.
Thong thoughts with Charlie.
Oh my God.
I thought I felt pretty. I don't know if I was pretty, but I felt pretty.
You're a beautiful man.
Thank you.
In this day and age, I think you probably would have got laid.
Yeah, and I'm sure it'd be hot.
He was drinking Bud Light while he was doing it.
Granny fluid. Oh, we're canceled again. God damn it. All right. I love all my LBGQ2 plus
I love
brothers
all
and
my letter
sisters
people.
and binary friends.
Don't worry, I'll be cutting out this part because we
I don't care.
won't be able to air it.
God damn it.
I mean, we're not saying anything bad. We're saying we love them.
This is gold,
This is
Jared.
gold, Jared. All right,
All right, so that's done.
What's the next one?
next game we got Long Live Billy Bats. I guess a rejuvenated name for Ben.
Where's the long live? Oh, okay. Against Teddy.
Against the Strangefolksters.
Wow, good projections here.
Absolutely.
Did Ben give a comment about how his draft went?
We did talk to him afterwards.
Did he? Well, I mean,
You talked to him, Chuck, right?
was he like, thanks guys, or was he like, what the
Well, I
fuck?
thought it was pretty good. I thought.
No, it was good, but he had a pretty. Actually, he liked it, and his
Okay.
manifesto was a little bit convoluted, and we may have screwed up a little bit. On
Well, that's
one
why I was
spot
asking.
there
That's why I'm asking.
because it was so convoluted. But then, you can see where it affected him because looking down this, so you got Teddy, nice team. Teddy, Patrick Mahomes in the first round, but Benji got Lamar Jackson. And
That's a good pick.
they're both good. But now look at these running back rooms. So
Yeah.
Teddy, Chubb, and Jahmyr Gibbs, Pacheco, and Singletary.
Yeah, that's rough.
This is where Benji kind of blew it with the RBs because of his convoluted manifesto. But now go down Teddy, DK Metcalf, Mike Williams. Respectable, but now look at Benji's.
Yeah, Chase and Lamb.
Jamar Chase, CD Lamb. I mean,
Ben has
two
Allen. If
top
Allen
10.
can stay healthy, that's not terrible. He'll
And
give
Keenan
you-
Allen.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he'll give
and
you
now
points.
and there's Teddy with Lazard.
Yeah.
So Keenan Allen, if he's healthy.
If
with
anyone
Herbert.
proved it was you last year, if you got some beast receivers, it can
You
bring
can
you.
do that.
It
You
can
can do
carry
that.
you through.
Zero
It's not
RB,
always
zero
the
RB,
running
yeah.
back.
You might have a week where you want to quit the league, but
Yeah, but you're going to come back again because that was my boy, CD. CD with Jefferson brought me all the way back. So
100%. Before we get any further, the projections for this close. Benny 144.3, Ted 146.6.
50-50
Big-
percentages.
big
50-50.
projections.
50-50 percentages.
Toss up.
Tight ends,
It's gonna be tough.
two, I feel, elite options from the same tier options. Waller for Teddy and Hawkinson for Baby Boy. I mean, that's kind of a push. 10.1 versus 10.4. But again, in the flex, Keenan Allen, Lazard. I mean, that's a Benji, and D's. They both have good D's. Baby boy Nick Bosa. Nick Bosa. So less than an hour ago.
Yes, breaking news. Everybody.
Breaking news. Nick Bosa, 5 years, 170 million
for defensive player. What?
Yeah.
Defensive end.
Yeah.
And
Got paid.
112.5 guaranteed.
Ooh, here
So
comes
now he's going to be happy.
How tall is he?
He's plenty big, and they said that he's huger than he's ever been. He's in the best shape of his life.
Well, this is my point. If I was
He's a
as tall as
nasty
him,
man.
I would have taken as many steroids as I could get when I was in high school. Because what the fuck?
And he's got
That's huge for their defense.
and I know they pronounce this different. I always call him Alawakun, but it's like Al.
Yeah, but how many points is Bosa going to give him every week?
The
Though?
linebacker.
Yeah.
What?
I mean, how many points is a linebacker going to give you every week, though?
Well, I mean, these are big projections. Look at Alawakun, or whatever you call him, Boyata say, 5.8. That's huge. And then both these guys I call by the wrong name because I called them that for years. Okereke.
Okariki?
I always call them Okariki.
Yeah, is that wrong?
Yeah, it's Okereke.
Huh?
But I've called them Bobby
I'm not
Okereke
asking
for
him.
years.
He couldn't pronounce anything last year.
Ah, God damn it. John.
But two good backs. Sneed and Diggs. Diggs they gave so much money to, and I think that was a mistake. He hasn't proved shit. Winfield, Derwin James, I mean, they both have good defense. And wow, look at this what Benji did. So here's and we should say that Benji took Nick Bosa in the 6th round.
Super early. Yeah.
By far, that was the first defensive player off the board.
We have a sticker on it.
Yeah, and then there wasn't a defensive player picked. So
Wait, one?
he picked again, I think, because he got
So I was snaking back.
the elite tier of linebackers too.
Yep.
He got Olokun or whatever his name is, and Roquan Smith.
There's going to be no messing with his defense.
Yeah, well, look at those projections:
Yeah.
5.8, 5.7.
Yeah.
I mean, that's huge. That's
Until he
that's
has to drop one of them or drop someone to put someone else
Winfield.
in. Keep an eye on that, people.
The D's, Dallas versus Giants, Baltimore versus Houston. I kind of like Baltimore in that matchup. And then kickers are kickers. And 2 top-tier kickers, too.
Yeah.
McPherson
McPherson's
for the
legit.
Bengals and
Tucker.
And Tucker.
The best one.
You're the kicker.
Teddy was first to take the kicker. He loves the kicker. So
This is a tough
that's
one.
a good matchup. It's a good
I know
matchup.
I'm
So who's
picking.
everyone picking?
I know I'm picking.
Go ahead, Johnny.
I think
First.
Benny's going to get rid of that toilet bowl.
Yeah, get the monkey off his
Yeah,
back.
I think, yeah, he's got a weakness in the running back, obviously, but I don't think the running backs that Ted has are going to put up more points than
Then
the
the wide
receivers that Ben has.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think Ben, and plus with Kelsey probably not playing,
Absolutely agree with that.
I mean, most likely not playing. He's not going to be out for season. It's hyperextension.
No,
It's hyperextension.
No, it's not.
I've
But
done that
they already
for
said
getting
it.
out of my bed.
It's not anything structural. It's a
Yeah.
bone bruise.
Yeah,
So
yeah, it's fine.
one game,
Yeah.
maybe 2 tops.
Yeah, he's fine, but he's not fine for this week. So sorry, Ted.
He's not gonna put in his normal.
But neither of them have them. Oh, you're talking about
But he
with,
has Mahomes.
Yeah.
Mahomes will find who he
I
needs
know
to
he'll find other people, but that's a guy
The
that's
Chiefs
like
could still win that game. It's
No,
just
no,
not
no,
gonna
no.
be the numbers.
First game tomorrow.
I'm not
What a
saying
great
the Chiefs-
matchup.
I'm not saying the Chiefs are going to win the game. I'm saying
No, I'm agreeing with you.
one of
I'm agreeing.
Mahomes'
Anyone want
best.
to do a side bet? Chiefs Lions. I will take the Lions.
All right. 1,000 straight. Very aggressive. A new day. And you won't be pushed around.
Yeah,
I'll do
figure
side
out
bet.
the champs.
I do side bet. I think the Lions aren't going to win.
I think they are.
No,
No Chris Jones.
it's the Lions. It's the Lions.
All right, we'll do side
They
bets.
lost on
I'm
Thanksgiving
going
for
to
how
make a
many
different
years?
page for side bets.
Side bets.
Side bets. What do you want to do?
I think the Lions.
$10, $5?
I'll go with you, Charlie. I think
$5. I'll do $5.
$5 to each of us?
$5 each. Winner gets $15.
So we're rooting
Or
against
you
Johnny?
split 15 or whatever. Or how we want to do it 3 ways?
No, we owe you 5 each, or you owe.
Oh, because
or
you
no,
both
we
owe
owe you
mine?
10.
Okay, yeah. So I'm. All
Or
right, that's fine.
you owe us each 5.
Okay.
And we'll
That's
keep
fine.
track of it. We'll pay it off at the end. So we'll do side. I'll have a whole side bet sheet.
That's fine.
Cool. Okay.
New corner, side bets. Side bets. Side bets.
Oh my god, I'm
Money,
making a new
money,
segment now.
only money, only money. No
Chiefs Lions.
dress.
Side bets.
Dresses for the picks only.
$5.
And
for
my dress
guy.
will be a quilt if I lose. A kilt if I lose.
No,
Not
that's
a quilt,
dress.
a
That is
kilt.
not a dress.
Yes, it is.
It's not.
I
That's a
have
really
no
cool-
underwear on mine.
Ooh.
Raising the stakes.
I mean, did
Real
I,
men don't wear underwear on quilt.
did I really have underwear on?
I don't know.
I was
I
not
didn't
contained.
look.
I
I
was
didn't
not
look.
contained.
Yeah, it was horrible. We will
Jimmy
never
Chuck.
show images of this.
Jimmy
in the
Chuck
podcast.
Lions.
Can't.
No, we're not allowed to.
Johnny.
Although I did
Chiefs.
text you that picture, but that is in trust.
Yeah.
We're in the circle.
Okay.
It's
All
very
right. Side bet. I like this new little corner here we got. So.
Okay.
So Johnny made his pick on the game.
Oh yeah, we didn't.
With
you guys-
Benji, yeah.
Okay, you guys gotta make your pick.
So I am
I
going to
didn't
go
know.
ahead, and I'm actually going to go Ben, too. I just like his matchups better. Not that I don't love Mahomes and Chubb. They're my boys. They got me a championship last year. I just like Ben's matchups better. Even though he probably is going to get killed in the running back front, every one of the other matchups looks better to me. So, yeah, I'm going Ben.
Okay. Well, here we go. So I'm not going to leave Teddy on a branch on his own, and I hate to do it against my boy, but I'm going to take Teddy, put myself behind the 8 ball and into my thong. My thong.
Here we go again.
There's a Thai restaurant in Westerly that the family went to the other day. It's called Tong. It's spelled thong. I'll have to get you a shirt
Yes.
for next
A
year.
shirt. I'll turn it into underpants.
All
We'll
right.
tag him. It'll be out.
Anything else on this one, guys?
No, I
Nope.
think it's a good matchup. I think it's going to be one of the better matchups.
All right, so next we got Mark with the C-Ville Giants, 129.4 projected against the Mega Mooz.
Mega Mooz.
That's their team name at projected for 138.
You Mooz sure can party.
Johnny, lead it off, man.
Team Homer versus Team Young. Chuck talked about in the last podcast about how he picked a lot of young guys. And I think that's going to do him well. I like Mark's team. I like Barkley. I think Barkley's going to get, and I am a homer, but I think he's going to get run a lot because he only has a 1-year
Right.
contract. And
They're going to use them up.
they're going to use him
they're
and
gonna
know
run
that
till the wheels come off.
Yeah. And so Mixon, Olave, I really like. I had Olave in 2 leagues last year. He's unbelievable. But I just think there's players on Chuck's team that I wanted and didn't get to
That's because I took him.
because he took them. Fine, but at the same time, that's why I think I'm picking Chuck. That's why I think Chuck's gonna have a good day.
This is going to be
Definitely.
interesting.
I think the Bijan. I think he's
I
gonna
love the
be.
Bijan
I
boy.
think he's gonna be something that people didn't think.
I thought.
I
took
know,
him with
but
the
I
third
think-
pick.
Yeah, I just think he's gonna be. He's a top tier. He's like a number 1 pick, I think.
What about this QB matchup?
I do like Allen. Dude, Allen's unbelievable, and he's young and he's good. And
It's the Jets defense. Could be tough.
could be
Monday
tough.
Night Football.
Yeah, it could be tough,
First game
but
Yeah.
you know,
at the
But
Jets, too.
what about Daniel Jones versus the Dallas D? The Dallas D is
Yeah.
going to have him running
Yeah.
all over the place.
At least they're at home.
Jones is good at running, but I think Jones last year was a building year for the Giants.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't expect them to get anywhere.
Yeah. Danny had
I
a
don't
great year,
expect
though.
them to get anywhere this year. I think I expect them to do better than last year.
Yeah.
You know, they're building this. You know, this new coach is awesome.
Dayball's been a great
Dayball's
thing for them.
awesome.
Yeah.
But it
By the way,
doesn't.
you're welcome.
But it doesn't happen. Well, yeah. Thank you for Judge. Okay, you can have him back.
We do.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
I think it takes a couple years to build a team. It doesn't happen overnight, you
Of course
know.
not.
So
Yeah.
1 season. So sorry, Mark. I love you, but I'm picking Chuck.
So I want to say first off, congratulations to Mark. He got both his boys finally. This must just make him very
Saquon
happy.
and Danny.
Yes.
Danny Dimes.
One draft. I actually thought Mark had probably one of his best drafts he's ever
Yeah, I
had.
think so.
Bar none.
And from the 1 spot.
Bar
from the
none.
one spot, which is tough.
He did
I know.
excellent. And
Well, the progression that he's made from just
Oh, my
picking
God.
every giant to understanding that you can't.
He
do
would be.
that.
He would get the most improved player if we had that.
Oh my God.
If we had that.
definitely.
that, like,
I
trophy.
really like his team. I'm still going Chuck. I just like Chuck's matchups better. I love the youth movement going on. I think all these guys are going to pop. And this is not to slight Mark. I like his team. I just think this is just not Mark's week.
Yeah, it's a bad matchup week.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think
everybody
anyone
has
that
those.
plays me this year is not going to be their week.
I don't think so.
I really kind of
You're
like
not
this
gonna go
squad that I've
undefeated.
assembled. More balanced than last year. I really like this. I'm going with myself as well. So it's Charlie across the
finally
board.
fell in line with us.
Well, I got to take myself week 1.
Yeah.
I don't want to
quit.
fall in the hole that I fell in last year and have to crawl out of it and quit the league in week 5 and 6.
I love
makes
that.
for good
I want to be
podcast.
like happy. I want to be happy this year.
You need it like
Is it so much for me to so much to ask for me to be happy?
Well, I guess not.
Yeah, not only was I quitting the league, I was decimating the league. I was going to delete the league.
You were going to do beside the bar.
Yeah, beside the bar. Well, I still might do that.
Well, that was when you were trying to get out of our league.
Yeah, but that's not going to be about fantasy football.
No. Little note. Mark does not have a D, and I do not have a kicker, so these projections will increase
if you
For
guys
both
make
sides.
chances, or if you like, I won't.
if I make a change.
Yeah, I won't start changes, not chances.
Because I really don't know who I would drop to pick up a kicker. Because
I don't think I'm
really
gonna pick
wanna-
up a D this week.
Well, I have a D.
I
have the
feel like
Saints
you can
D. I
roll
like
with
it.
no D, but you probably need a kicker
I
at some
probably
point.
need a kicker,
yeah.
but I just don't know who I would
Kicker can
drop.
get you points, way more points than a D.
I can tell you can drop Elijah Mitchell. to
Collusion.
your good friend
Collusion.
Jimmy.
I don't think I want to do that.
Why? I thought we were friends.
Because McCaffrey blows himself up week 1, and then all of a sudden I got another
Obviously, that's why I
RB1.
was asking.
Oh, we were wondering where he went, and I sniped
You
you.
sniped me.
Yeah, after you didn't snipe me.
I didn't snipe you.
I know, that was nice of you.
Interesting. Yeah. Remember that. Okay. Fantasy gods. Just remember.
You guys
He's a
do
good player. He's a good
collusion,
player.
and then you get mad at each other.
He's a good
Weird.
player. Maybe we can do some business.
Okay. Maybe we'll talk.
What's the next check?
Any
what's
final
the-
thoughts on that?
Nope, I think we're Charlie across the board.
Oh, is there a
Sorry,
side
Mark.
bet? No side bets on this one? No. No.
I
Okay.
don't think so. They're going to present themselves. They'll be obvious, but I don't see any of these matchups.
All right.
All right.
Next matchup. Newest member of the league. Crispy Pigskins. Carlos.
Los, who came to the draft not expecting to have a team, and we forced him into having this team.
We certainly did.
And
Peer pressure, bitch.
for his first live draft, amazing job. I thought he did such a great fucking job.
Yeah. Which we covered in the
Oh,
previous
yes,
episode.
we did. You're right.
Did.
So,
You already touched his
So
PP.
projections, very close.
Yes.
Do they have full teams? They have full squads, so projections should stick.
138.6 for Carlos against Master Rangis is 140.3. Johnny lead it off.
Well, I just let it off, but I'll do it.
I will.
Go ahead.
So I like both these teams. I think both these guys did pretty good. I would say, I really like what Carlos did. I think the wild card here is this going to be the Deshaun Watson that we knew in Houston, or is this a Deshaun Watson that we saw last year and in the preseason? It did not look great.
How many massages is he getting?
Rub tugs or
One.
just
He only
regular
needs
ones?
one because he's done after one, and then he takes a nap because he's shot his load.
Rub and tug.
But I think both.
Did
these
he get
teams-
a craft massage?
Craft? Well,
How dare you, sir?
did you see Jules Poirier's post today?
No.
He said apparently he's looking for a masseuse in the valley. And I said, ask these guys. And I sent a picture of Kraft and Deshaun Watson both with the thumbs up.
Beautiful. You saw that picture?
What?
You saw that picture?
Oh, I have both of them. Yeah, they're on Facebook. I'll send them to you.
Send them to me. Insert here.
But good matchup. 2-point matchup. This could go either way. I really feel like this could go either way. And benches, I really like what Carlos did. Look at his bench. Javante, AJ,
Look at the
P.
players
Ryan,
he's not going to play.
Cousins. If it was bench versus bench, I mean, Carlos is going to win all day. I mean, he's got double digit on 4 of his bench go, dude. That's pretty sweet.
He has a deep bench.
Yeah, he did really good. But a great matchup. I mean, like I said, I think the wild card is Deshaun Watson. Does he even have a backup QB? He has Cousins. So Deshaun Watson versus Cincy or Cousins versus Tampa. I might even play.
I might go Cousins. Yeah. Even though he's projected for slightly less.
Just because his floor is so much better than Watson.
Agreed.
But Watson could come out and look like the Watson of old, so you don't know. But week 1, I would almost play Cousins.
And the Bucs defense, even though they're a shadow of what they used to be without Brady,
they're not bad.
Their defense is so good.
They're not bad.
Yeah. I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah.
But
Watson versus Cincy, I think he's going to be forced to try and put up points. So he might be heaving at the end of the second half. You know.
So who are you taking?
So picks. You want me to go first?
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm going to take my boy Losi just because it's his virgin excursion.
Been a long time since he's heard that.
No, that motherfucker was getting so much twat.
I know, that's what I'm saying. It's
not twat. I'm going to recut that. Because he was getting so much ploss. Wait, no, that's not it.
You got to keep this.
So, he was getting so much coos in high school. No, wait. No. I'm not even going to say anything. I'm picking Carlos.
I guess I'm
Pussy was what he was getting.
Thanks for clarifying.
I love Carlos, but guess what, buddy? I'm going to go with Ringo, and I'll tell you why. Carlos is new to fantasy football, right?
No, he's played before.
He's played before.
He has played before, but I don't
He's played before, but he hasn't played in the Collinsville League.
No,
True.
I think he played in casual restaurant.
Our Collinsville League is a little different. We do have individual defensive players, which plays a big game into it. I think he had a great draft. I have 1 or 2 of the guys that he has on my other league, but I think Ringo is going to put in the players that make, I think, Burrow against Cleveland. He's going to have a great game. Cleveland. And I think Jefferson, no offense to Mark.
Jefferson.
No offense to Mark. That was bar none the number 1 pick, but he didn't pick it. He picked his boy.
Wanted his boy.
Yeah, he wanted his boy, and I understand. And I might be biting my tongue later.
I think Mark
Mark
built well around that pick. If you want your guy, you take your guy.
Yeah, I'm not.
But Jefferson was definitely.
I'm not saying Mark didn't build a good team. I'm just saying Jefferson was definitely number 1 pick.
It was a consensus.
Almost every league, and he throws up points. He's unbelievable. So I don't know. The only thing that I think I'm gonna stay with Rangis, but the only thing I think that could make Rangis go down is if he puts Cousins in.
That would be an interesting play because it would cancel some points.
But to be fair, Watson is projected for 0.6 more than Cousins.
Yeah, but
you just don't know.
But Watson's not throwing to Justin Jefferson.
But look on the other side because he has Cooper, Watson. So,
wait.
There's a little cancellation there.
Oh, yeah. And you do have to think about that.
Yeah.
Unless
you can do some point shaving, is what I'm saying.
I'm still going I'm still going with Rangis.
But if he's got Cousins, he's got Jefferson. What's the worst thing?
Which would you rather have?
I almost would rather have Watson to Cooper.
Yeah.
Because Peoples-Jones could take that more than Jefferson's going to get his.
Of course he will.
But
and Watson has the ability to use his legs, where Cousins not going anywhere with his legs.
Absolutely
what has Cleveland done?
Nothing. There's no reason to believe in Watson.
I mean, it's a 50-50 split, and I'm really just picking with my heart here. No offense, Ringo, but my boy Los, that's my brother, and it's his opening soiree.
No, I'm saying
I'm just going Los out of heart more than. But I think these are 2 really good teams.
This is a toss-up.
This
is a toss-up.
It is.
Did a great draft.
Projection.
Did a great draft with no fucking research, just sitting there.
And not expecting to be drafted.
Yeah, exactly. Did a great draft. I just think this matchup, like we said earlier about,
it's not a good matchup.
It's
not
not
having
a
to
good
look at my
matchup.
donkey balls.
Oh, that will ruin anybody's draft.
Well,
Just kidding.
ruined yours.
My toe ruined mine. Hence
Yes.
my new team name.
Yeah.
Turf Toephus.
Turfa Vialoga.
Great name. It's a great name.
Dude, cortisone shot later. I feel
Turfa
great.
Vialoga. I'm
I wish
surprised
I
you
had-
didn't fucking name that.
I
I
wish-
wish they used the player name.
I wish I had a.
Did you change it? Toa Turfa
No.
Vialoga?
I wish I had the cortisone shot the week before. I would have been
Toa
felt
Turfus
fine.
Vialoga. That's what
Instead of
that
being
should
up
be your
all
name.
night.
I'm gonna change it with my fucking league manager tool.
I'll just
You
change
should
it
be-
back.
You should be Toa Turfus
We're just gonna-
Vialoga.
We're just gonna go back
And
and
then
forth.
Jimmy won't be able to pronounce it.
Jimmy can't pronounce anything.
You can.
How dare you, sir? How dare you?
Just kidding.
So you guys, Ringo,
well, he hasn't
Jimmy.
picked.
I haven't
Jimmy-
picked
Jimmy-
because
who
you
are
guys
you
were
picking,
going on
Jimmy?
a tangent.
Yeah,
there.
we went on a little tangent. Sorry.
Um,
Why don't we have a trophy like
it's
that?
well, that's a
All right,
separate
sorry.
conversation. It's a toss up for me, but in the interest of being different than Johnny on one pick, I'm going Carlos.
Low shit.
Yeah.
Nice. I like the way this is. So
This is
gonna
where
be-
John starts to win.
Oh, all right.
It could be.
Hey, we got to change it up, man.
Oh,
Well, we
okay.
tied last
Anything
year.
else on this one?
There's never
Change
been
it
one
up.
winner.
Yeah.
I think we're good on this one, right?
Yeah. Oh
Yeah, all set. So next game, we got
Is this the last one?
No,
No,
two
there's
more.
one
Two
more
more
after
Two
that.
more.
so upside down snakes.
Oh, so
Phil,
it's me
Ooh,
now.
Phil. Another
Projected-
Lucy name. Yeah, we are.
Oh, he made some changes. Was he listening?
And Toa Turfus Vialoga.
Toephus. Turf toe.
Phil projected at 138.1. Johnny projected at 132.8.
Yep.
Now all of these matchups are pretty close.
Yes.
Probably because I don't have a defense.
You do not. That's your only missing spot.
Oh, that'll bring you right up to pretty close.
Yeah. But then I got to drop someone. I don't.
So it's your,
I know
it's your
who
game.
I'll-
So why don't you go through it a little bit?
You know, I feel like Derrick Henry's gonna have a fucking that game because he just
18.9. That may be the highest rated.
he just is an animal.
Might be the highest projection for a running back.
Yeah, he's just an animal. I watched what he did for Jimmy's team last year, and I was like, with who got picked and where my spot was, because I was number 1, 2, 6, 7. I was just like, okay, if he's available, I'm doing it. And I'm actually glad I didn't pick Kelsey. Not that Kelsey's not going to be good, but he's not going to play this week. I'm a big.
Is that for sure? Is he not playing, or
No.
is he going to be hammered?
Yeah, either or. He's not going to be
They
100%.
said there's a chance, but I don't think he's play. I mean, why would you risk him
No,
injuring?
you don't want to
further?
fucking screw up the whole
I mean,
season.
the game's fucking tomorrow, and he's not well. So, and then it gives him, because they're the Thursday night game, it gives them that extra more
Rest
than a
him.
week to rest it and come back and see what you can do without him. Because I mean, that might even be a good lesson for them. What do we do
Life
without
after
Kelsey?
I mean, he's getting older.
Yeah.
Getting older.
You know me. I don't think he's the best Kelsey, but yeah.
Well, we've gone over this several times.
No, so I've played Phil every year for the first game, and then like we were in the Super Bowl and he beat me the one time he won. Or
You guys have
did he
a
win
good-
twice or once? Once, right?
Once.
He beat me. So like, listen,
You guys have a good rivalry.
We have a good rivalry. I'm gonna pick myself. I may need to do a little changes to do that, but you know, he does have Kenneth Walker the third that fucked Chuck over last year, so I'm hoping he can just lay an egg.
Did he though? Really?
Kind
Did he
of,
really
kind
fuck
of
me
not.
over?
No, he didn't. He didn't.
In the long run, he didn't.
In the long run, he didn't. But that one week, and then the pit you
was
had,
just a thorn
did you
in
have
my side.
Pitts? You had Pitts too, and you were like, "He's the Pitts," right? I remember
was the
saying
Pitts
that.
last
Yeah,
year.
He was the Pitts. So I'm like, I don't know.
But this kid's got to pop at some point.
Yeah, of course. I mean, he did get Lawrence.
And now they have Bijan that's going to be taking up attention. So, I mean, get the ball to fucking Pitts. I mean, the kid's a beast.
I like
You
my
don't take him in the
defense.
first round that early without trying to get him the ball.
Definitely.
And maybe Ritter takes a step.
I like 3 of my defensive players really well, so that I think they're gonna do. I don't know. I'm just picking myself. I'm gonna do that.
I like your defense better than Phil's.
Yeah, I mean,
I like the players better than
Petrie, Wagner, Lawrence. I feel like this is going to be a good team altogether. I don't know. I feel like it'll be weeks where I do well, and then weeks where I'm like, it's going to be 1 or 2 points.
Do you have a backup QB?
Yes, Goff.
You have Drake London on the bench.
Yes. That
I think
might
he's gonna be a
change.
beast,
That might
dude.
change.
He's gonna be a beast.
I have Drake London in both my leagues because I had him last year. Or no, you had him last year, and I knew he was good, and I wanted him. He was like Olave. I liked him as like Olave, and I had Olave in both leagues. So,
I like London.
so we'll see.
So no backup QB.
Yes, I do. I've Goff.
Oh, you have Goff. Okay, you have Goff.
I have my 2 QBs from last year.
Yeah.
That was
Fuck,
me.
we went over
That
this
fucked
last
me.
episode.
So I don't know what I was thinking. I just went the same
well,
way.
that's good.
Yeah.
Because
But the Lions play tomorrow, though, right?
Toephus Vialoga,
But the Lions play
I think
tomorrow.
will be good until his soft little coconut hits the ground. And
Yeah, so
then-
the Lions play tomorrow, so I have a big decision. Do I keep Tua in there?
Do you like Tua against the Chargers over Goff against the Chiefs?
Yes,
I think those are both going to be high scoring games.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I could see it going both ways.
I think the
Yeah.
Chargers put up points, so Tua's going to have to match them. And with Waddle and Tyreek.
I had Tariq last year. He was awesome. But you know who has Waddle?
Who is the here's a question.
True. That's another point
Here's a
shaving
question.
thing again.
And I know every goddamn player in the league. Who's the Dolphins tight end?
Tight end? After Gesicki left?
Yeah, Gesicki left.
Who is their tight end?
That's a good question.
Did they
I-
draft
I-
somebody?
I don't know. It just dawned on me that I have no clue who the Dolphins
Johnny?
tight end is.
Get on that.
I'll try and find out. Gesicki went to you guys.
Yeah. Well, they obviously had some kind of contingency.
Yeah, but do we know who it is? I can't think of who that is.
It's not a household name unless they drafted somebody.
But I know
don't think they
every
did.
player in the league, but I don't know who the Dolphins tight
Teron
end is.
Smith.
Teron Smith. So
Teron Smith, and then Tyler Croft, and then
Oh, Tyler Croft used to play for the Bengals.
he's a second.
Okay.
He's a
Yeah.
second.
Teron Smith.
Durham
Durham.
Smith. Durham.
But until you just
Durham.
told me that, I did not know that. So
No,
they, I
who
mean,
knew?
they,
Yeah, he
Yeah,
might be a
that's-
breakout player. You never know.
Is that
could be a
is
sleeper?
that a GIF?
huh?
No,
No, 'cause I didn't come up with it.
was,
If it is, it's a gifted gift by me. A gifted GIF.
Well, Wilson Jr.'s out too, though, on the RR.
Yeah, well, they're Mostert right now. Mostert, and I think A-Chain is going to play. But it's just funny that I know every tight end for every team, but I did not know that. So.
no, that's a good point. I never even crossed my mind.
Yeah, me neither.
Yeah. All right, so are we going to throw
So,
down some picks?
Johnny-
I
picked
picked
himself.
myself, even though I
Okay.
think I could be a.
What about you, Chucky? What do you
issue,
think?
I'm going to pick Phil.
but-
Filthy Phil. This team, but again, these are very good matchups. I think everyone did really well. There is not like a stinker, an SS Dwyer that's in the league that you're like, oh, that's the walk.
That's the wire.
And we still love you, Dwyer, even though we fired
We
you
love
again.
you, but
Yeah, sorry, Dwyer.
But
We tried to
still
call
love
you, you never
we tried
called
calling
back,
you,
man.
you didn't call back. So we're very happy to have Los in the league, but
There's always love for you,
you're
Dwyer.
here in spirit.
Yeah.
And
We'll wave your flag.
anytime you want to come back when you fully messed up your shit in Florida, Connecticut will always welcome you back with open arms and your tools in the back of my truck. I'm fired? Yeah, you are. Jimmy, what's the pick?
Johnny, I like your team. I think you just have bad luck against Phil. I'm feeling Phil.
So this is going to be...
I just feel like you don't ever perform well against Phil. Phil
like your
has
team,
your
though.
number.
I think these are toss-ups. I mean,
Yeah.
they're just toss-ups.
is
And
this
we've
the
won, we
biggest
don't-
rivalry of the league? I mean, I play him every year. We've been
Yeah,
in the league
probably.
since.
I mean, you and Phil definitely
you
have
played
one.
in the
And we
finals.
played in the finals once.
Yeah,
and
so
beat
I would
them.
say it probably is.
Yeah, I would agree with that. And I feel like Phil it's like the, Manning Brady in the early 2000s. Like, you'll get over that hump eventually, but I think Phil's,
Yeah,
got your number right now.
he does.
Prove me wrong, man.
Phil
Prove me
Johnny.
wrong.
All right, one more.
Last one.
Burlax.
Burlax, my partner.
J-Bone coming in at a 123.4 against the highest projected.
Danny boy.
Danny at
Jesus.
150 points.
Fuck you, Danny. Go to class.
He's been going to class. Danny, skip class.
Stop going to class, Danny. You're doing too well.
Actually, do work when you're in class. Don't go on fantasy football.
Yeah, right.
Danny looks like a fucking runaway in this.
Well, I mean, it's the biggest
Yeah.
point differential projection. And do they both have full squads?
Oh,
They do.
yeah. And Danny just like has an advantage. Like, look at all the double digit scores.
Who's at the top? Justin Herbert versus Russell Wilson. And what is Russell Wilson? Is Russell Wilson the
Johnny's
one?
fucking
I think it's very interesting that he's got Russell Wilson in there right now. Projected for more, but he picked Tannehill.
That was stupid.
By the way, Tannehill's not on his team anymore.
Yeah, he dropped him.
He dropped
He
him?
dropped him.
Yeah.
Wait, when did he pick him?
He dropped Tannehill, and he
Tannehill's
picked him
gone.
pretty early.
No, he picked him late.
Kind of early.
Man, if you look at all the quarterbacks that got picked before him, pretty late.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that was before Cousins off.
His second to last pick was his
Russell Wilson,
starting quarterback.
Yeah, but
Tannehill's
that little
gone.
shit. He got a fucking shit. I don't know. Fucking
He
savant.
does and he
I'm not saying he's an
doesn't.
idiot, but he's definitely the savant side of it.
He's like Rain Man, but not Rain Man.
I'll go first this time. I am going to make it brief and sweet. I'm picking Danny. I just think nothing against J-Bone. Danny just has a really good team, regardless of the Russell Wilson factor. His matchups are really good.
So I'd have to agree with you, Jim. You know, like last podcast we talked about, and Chuck he was talking about his partner's team. No, Jeremy did a fucking amazing job drafting this year. Was there this year. Last year he had a manifesto.
Yep.
But like we keep saying, there's just bad weeks, bad matchups, and I think unfortunately,
And Kelsey's hurt.
I think my partner.
Kelsey's hurt.
and Kelsey's hurt, and I think Kelsey's hurt. He might not play. If he
Kelsey's hurt.
plays, he might.
Does he have a backup tight end? He does not. But he also has an extra defensive player with his Joey Porter Jr., which
He's not going to drop.
He can drop him, and I don't think.
No, he can.
No one's going to be rushing out to get fucking Joey Porter Jr.
I would get him.
And being my partner, I probably
are
will alert
Penn
him
State.
to that because he is leaving for Colorado on Friday.
Okay.
Go to Red Rocks and do some stuff. So I will alert him to that.
Who's he seeing?
It may seem collusion. I don't know.
Deion Sanders.
No, I wish. Prime.
Prime
no,
time.
some. I think
We can
some
look it
lady
up.
or something that I don't know.
I'm going with Danny.
I think Jeremy's will grow into this team, and we don't know what Charbonnet is. I don't love that there. I love the Pickens, Addison, but again, as your 1 and 2, that's a little bit risque.
I think it's a tough week for Jeremy. I'm not saying his team's bad. I think Danny's got him this week.
Ingram, yeah, Tyreek and Devontae Adams. Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did fucking Danny fucking root
Danny's
us?
stacked.
I had Tyreek
Danny's
last
stacked
year,
up.
and Tyreek is nasty. You know, and
Tyreek and Devontae Adams.
Yeah, and
did he go? Not go. Yes,
he did back to back.
He did back to back.
Yeah, so that was a smart move for him because he was like, at that point, he was like,
Because Etienne and Sanders does not look that bad.
No.
and he has Kamara.
Does he have Bigsby? Who has Bigsby?
Johnny.
Oh, you have Bigsby? I like that pick.
That was
If
one.
I
That
had drafted Etienne, I would definitely been reaching a round or two early. to
Bigsby
get
is
Bigsby.
my top sleeper pick in both my
Everyone
leagues.
loves him, and he's rising like man. He did.
I
drop
love
a
his first-
fumble. He did lose a fumble in the preseason.
I don't
but
care. I
That,
like his
that
name.
dude is good.
What's his name? Tank.
Tank. Yes.
Yeah.
There's
A
two-
running back
two
named
tanks.
Tank. How
Two
could
tanks.
you go wrong?
It's a football name.
How could you go wrong?
Are we all going Danny here?
So we're all going Danny. Oh shit. I really want to go with my partner, but I just think he's outmatched this week.
Did you
I'm
hear
gonna-
that, Jeremy?
Doesn't mean he doesn't love you.
I'm gonna stick with Danny, but just because I don't want to get too far behind.
Yell on his backswing next
you
time you
guys
play.
Sure, to see too far into my behind.
We
I'm
already
not going to
have.
be in your behind at all.
We already have.
It's not your choice at the draft. I mean, I'm sorry. I have butterfingers when it comes to my pen, and I'm just forced to bend over.
Good thing you're not
We're
a
gonna
wide
work on that.
receiver.
We'll get you a hand special.
We're gonna make you a D end. Yeah, butterfingers.
What's that? What's a DN?
DM, defensive end.
Oh, DN.
What did you think? What did you think he said?
I thought he said DN. And
Oh,
I thought it was
DN.
like some abbreviation.
No.
I'm not defensive end. What are you talking about? I'm a wide receiver, baby.
Not if you have Butterfingers. Not if you have Butterfingers.
That means dick now.
I was a yeah.
Look,
I was a tight end in my youth, but now I'm a wide receiver.
I was a fullback and strong
Sure,
safety and free safety.
You can take my fullback.
God.
We played option offense. They faked the ball to me, and I just got creamed every play. And then they
you'll get
pitched it,
creamed in this
and
play,
then
I
they pitched it out, and then they pitched it out to the wide receiver, to the halfback, and he got a touchdown. It was terrible.
All right.
But we were 8-0.
Well, this is
my
taking
second
a
year.
rancid turn.
Yeah, well, that's your fault.
Is that the last one?
That's the
So let's
last
see.
one,
So we
guys.
got okay. Boom.
Got
So
an
this will
hour
be
and a half
interesting to see
between-
how this plays out. And a nice quick one. We got one last draft where all three of us are in.
Yes.
The Dynasty.
We have
League
another draft,
on a different
An hour
platform.
and a
I
half.
hope this thing does not glitch.
Yeah.
Oh,
We have not played on
glitch.
this.
It won't glitch.
We'll see.
Tried to mock today and it was glitchy. And Phil hates the platform, but
But the other platform does it, right?
no, if we did it to ESPN, it would be me and Jimmy. We do enough of that with the keeper.
Yeah.
It would be spreadsheets and trying to figure it
days.
out.
No, that's a pain in the ass.
Yeah, so-
Just find a platform that
And this
actually does
yeah,
it.
this is fun league, but it'll be interesting tonight because I mean this is your fucking team.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's a final.
So a nice quick one, nice quickie.
We'll
That's
be
the
back
quickest
here
one.
next week for week one.
Week one.
I know.
Yeah.
Holy shit, dude.
And then the shit's on, everybody. The
It's
shit
on.
is on.
Yeah.
Wednesday nights.
And we'll have the breakdown,
Stay
and we'll have
tuned.
the side bet corner, which is a new little segment, and
New segment.
interesting facts, all that. Fun
Yeah, I'll
stuff.
come back
Yeah.
with some interesting facts after
Yeah,
this.
I'll be ready.
Travis Travolta updates.
Scientology, you guys are gonna have to like.
Yeah.
You said Travolta, so I said
We'll get a
Seinfeld.
peanut butter updates for Jimmy.
Peanut butter. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
it's
Peanut butter
long.
update?
It's a long.
I'll bring Goose over.
Oh my
I
God.
love Goose.
Dark turn. All right. One of you idiots say goodbye to everybody. And
Bye,
we'll cut
everybody.
it out.
Bye, everybody.
Goodbye.